From inside Tropicana Field here in Tampa Bay, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. About to get started here, and towing the slab, Shane McClanahan.
Well, a pretty standard 4-pitch mix. He's got the fastball, change speeds, 2 breaking balls. You know, all can be really effective if they're coming out of the same arm slot and really staying in that tunnel for a good bit.
So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That one fouled off.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering upstairs. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's
That's
even
a
up.
ball.
That one
3-2.
missing inside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch swinging. McClanahan,
0-1.
multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. And there's a foul ball. Doyle gets his lead at first. Nobody out. That one is upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive. Missing inside, and it's 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
And a pitch. Outside corner, got him looking.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was a fun at bat to watch.
Ezekiel Tovar at
1-0.
the plate now. That's ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Gone. He crushes that one to center field. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Michael Tolia. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. That's down and in. A slider missed. Next offering is fouled back. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Here's Bryant now. 2nd overall pick in the 2013 draft. Right through there for a strike.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. And that drops in for a strike. Tough start for him so far. Already at 30 pitches here in the first. Gets a piece and stays alive. Just missing there. And now it's 3-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Up and in. And the count is 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one down the line, and that's a fair ball. And he can't come up with it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So two in scoring position with one out. Thairo Estrada to the plate. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball one. Just
Ball
missed.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That's inside, and that's ball three. And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
So bases all loaded up. Sean Bouchard digging in for the Rockies. Fouled off. He was late. In the air, right field. Lowe has it sized up. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 4.
Oh, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Jacob Stallings now.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
To the left side, but it is well foul.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Popped up. Loud. Makes the grab, and that is that. So 9 batters come to the plate. 4 of them score. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Rockies 4. The Rays coming to bat. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the mound today, German Marquez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0. Grounds one to short. Tovar. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now a look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. Saying they got their work cut out for them, down a busload already in this one.
And a manager does not want to see his hitters going to the plate swinging like it's a home run derby. He wants hitters to put together quality at-bats, play the game that you've been playing and that you've been taught to play with this organization, and go out there and move the line. If you do that, you're going to score some runs. Maybe you don't win this ball game, but at least you have some momentum to carry into the next one.
That pitch gets the inside corner, and it's 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now fly ball to right center. Doyle sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. Swings here and blasts one left field. That's back. And that one is gone. He circles the bases, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 4-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Josh Lowe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a dribbler foul first base side. And that's in for a strike. And it's 1-2. And that's too high. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Kenny.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Low off of first with 2 away.
Runner.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. He's safe. Two outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next pitch misses, and the count is even 2-2.
2 balls, 2
Two
strikes.
outs, and 1 in scoring position. This one in the air. McMahon under it. He makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And the Rays get one on a solo shot. It's now 4-1. Back here at Tropicana Field, top of the 2nd, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Doyle, a former Gold Glove winner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Low drop step going back. Leaping, and he brought it back. There's Ryan McMahon now. Struck out looking his first time. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
2 strikes.
1 out, base is empty. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1's the count.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And Sugar Shane McClanahan gets his 2nd strikeout of the game. Nothing doing for the Rockies as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Jonathan Aranda. Marquez back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And that's in the dirt. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Ball down.
Next pitch is downstairs. And that one ripped to left.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Richie.
At the plate, Richie Palacios. Marquez over to first, dives back, and he's out.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
Inside corner for a strike. 0-1. Cut on and lifted in the air. Bouchard sizes this one up. He's got it. And that is out number 3. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now here is Michael Toglia. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Knee high, that's in for a strike. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Almost got him.
2 strikes. Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
And it remains 2-2. And they'll do it again. And that is a good eye on a pitch down low. Counts full, 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Bryant now. He walked and came around to score his first time up. He swings and fouls one off. And that one fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. One down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Jones takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. DeLuca makes the grab, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 4, the Rays 1. Back now in Tampa Bay. Here's a speed threat, Johnny DeLuca. Just missed. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
That's a ball.
There's the strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider's more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Lau in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one pulled foul. Two outs. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Tropicana Field, here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Inside. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Jansen gathers, throws to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Bouchard stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Palacios sizing this one up. They got it for out number 2.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, J.K.
2 down, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Jacob Stallings. Flied out his first time. That one's in there, 0-1.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they lead it 4-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. First pitch,
Outside,
and he
that's the ball.
just misses.
Well, these Rays just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And that one is in for a strike at 95. 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop from his backside, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So a man aboard, and now Josh Lowe. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering, and it
Ball one.
just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another
That's ball
ball.
Two
Runner
balls,
at first with no
strikes.
outs here. Line drive, and it stays fair. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw comes in, runner stopped, second and third, nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Danny Jansen to hit here. First time up was a pop out. And that's in for a strike. Caminero, the runner at third. Low stands at second. No outs. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it.
Got him swinging.
Well, that was a pretty fat pitch right there. Very hittable. I think the change of speed made all the difference. Took a lot off of that one, and he had him off balance out in front. You got to pick your spots with the changeup just like he did there, and I think a great time to alter his velocity and create some deception.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit. Ball one there. Second and third, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swinging a foul straight back.
Inside ball.
Next
Down to
offering
3-2.
upstairs. That's the third, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, shortstop,
Jose Caballero next to hit for the Rays. And he's already singled in this game. Foul ball there.
Ball.
This one in the dirt, and
one
well
ball, one
done to
strike.
keep it close. 2 aboard, 2 outs. In the air to left down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. That one the other way. Makes the catch, inning over. So the Rays strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Drew Rasmussen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rasmussen, 6'1" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2018. Next offering is in for a strike. And ball 1.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Oh, he hit him.
Time out.
And that got him pretty flush. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. He's already homered in this game. And that's in for a strike. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Cole Sulser warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Rodriguez also throwing. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
No, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Michael Tolia will hit next. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Outside
Ball 1.
low. Ball 1. McMahon off of first with 2 away. And now it's even up.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms
1-1.
extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close,
Nope,
but
that's
call the
ball.
ball. And that's ball 2.
2-1.
Hit in the air, left field. Makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Marquez back to work. And that
Oh, that's
misses
out.
off the outside edge.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And
That's a
another ball.
2-0.
Next
Ball,
pitch
that's
is outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. That's a little bit low.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
The other way, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So the Rays batting order turns over. Yandy Diaz now. 0 for 2 in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Tovar on the move. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's Brandon Lau. That one way inside. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. What a play. Inning over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 4, the Rays 1. And we're back. Start of the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Chris Bryant. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Ground ball left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
No, he's safe.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Nolan Jones. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. And that
One
one
ball,
is downstairs.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. Lined into right. And that gets down for a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He is struck out and he is walked. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
In the air, center field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. Oh, 1 now.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that
2
one
balls,
upstairs.
1 strike.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
That one
Ball 3.
close, ruled a ball. Now 3-1. Bryant at second. Jones over at first with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out, and they're all
Ball
loaded
4.
up.
First base.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Now the Rockies catcher, Jacob Stallings. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. If you're going to let it go, you better be ready to swing it.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Bases loaded, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
2-2 the count.
On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2.
He's out.
Just trying to sneak one through with the bases loaded, but an excellent job by the defense to turn that one and get out of this jam.
And stepping in for the Rays, Junior Caminero. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Little chopper rolls foul.
Aye.
Not
One
close
ball,
with that
2
one.
strikes.
Going to count 1 and 2. On the ground, Tovar whips it to
out.
first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, the right fielder. Low.
So now it's the four-hole hitter, Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Rockies leading by 3 here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and that's a base hit. Runner on at first with one gone. And the batter now, Danny Jansen. There's a strike. Marquez over to first.
Runner,
0-1 down. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw safe. And that one is in the dirt. Yeah, the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
1 out and a runner at second. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a ball evens the count. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Way high. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And there's a hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. But it's offline.
No, he beat it.
And it's now a 2-run game.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
Here's Bud Black towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. German Marquez is done in this one. Not his best performance, but he leaves with the lead. And we'll get a new arm into the game after this. New pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Scott Alexander.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda. And fouled off. Jansen stands at first with 1 out. Right side. Makes the grab for the second out.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. And it falls. And now first and second with 2 outs. Now up for Tampa Bay, Richie Palacios. Breaking ball misses down and away. Check swing, called strike. And that misses. And a count 2-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. Sends it to Tolia. Inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Manuel Rodriguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Brenton Doyle now at the plate. And that drops in for a strike.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And that is out of play. Ripped to first, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ryan McMahon. And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Base is empty, 1 away here in the top half of inning number 7. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Palacios going back on this one. And that one is going to go. And they add to the lead. It's 5-2.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
And now Ezekiel Tovar. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The shortstop takes a ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Next offering is in the dirt. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Tolia in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Pitch is in for a strike, and the count 1-2. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Ripped on a line, and that gets down into the gap. Keeps the inning alive, and now Chris Bryant to the plate. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Two outs. Fastball almost got him there.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. It's 5-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Seth Halverson.
Seth Halverson.
Here's the center fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one at triple digits.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Outside with a breaking ball.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Pitch misses there. 2-2. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside corner, there's a strike. The Rays trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Lucas Gilbreth getting ready to go. Peralta warming up as well. That one inside. Look out.
Ball, that's high.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Left field, way back there. That's a base hit.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. Lau at the plate. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line to left. Jones pulls that one down. 2 away now. Here's the third baseman, Junior Caminero. He's already homered here in this one. Out to short. Tovar fires across the diamond. That's the third out. Inning over. The Rays strand just the one, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sulser. So digging in, Nolan Jones. And he chases a high fastball there. Sulser goes 6'1". He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, and he works in a slider. Oh, that got away
I know.
from him.
That got him.
And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So a man at first. Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and loosening in the pen. Jones on at first. Nobody out. Check swing. Went around. 0-2
No
now.
balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Bouchard
Nope.
stands
Ball
in now,
1.
looks at that one inside. That one fouled off. Out towards right center field. Snags it for the second out.
Up next to Colorado, the catcher, Jacob Stallings.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jacob Stallings. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Palacios has this one sized up, and that is that. So one left for Colorado, and it remains 5-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Luis Peralta. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. The Rays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2's the count.
He goes down looking.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Here's the catcher to hit, Danny Jansen. And that one is
that's off the plate.
inside. The next
Whoa, that's
offering
up there.
misses. And the count now 2-0. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That one finds the zone. 2-1 now.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And a curve misses outside. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Man at first with one gone. At the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Jonathan Aranda.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Jansen at first, one gone. Fought off foul. That one not close.
2 strikes.
Now 2-2.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And first offering is fouled off. The Rockies leading by 3 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. One left for Tampa. They trail at 5-2. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. Sulcer back to work. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 48 getting loose out there. Number 70 getting loose as well.
Ball 1.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Breaking ball misses down and away. The 1-1. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Low makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the shortstop.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar. In the air, right side. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Rockies 5, the Rays 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Tyler Kinley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
And stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
He's 2 outs away. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. 1 for 3. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. Way upstairs, and a count 2-1. The Rays trailing by 3 here in the last half of inning number 9. Just
That's
missed.
ball 3.
One down, base is empty. And that one in the air center field. Doyle hauls it in, 2 away.
First baseman number 2.
Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Foul ball. Kinley is just 1 strike away. Ground ball to short, and this ought to do it. On to first. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.